guys, so my friend Julie here on YouTube actually gave me the idea to do a car tour for you guys, because I know when I did my vlog about getting the Mercedes that you barely got to see it at all. Like I was just so caught up. I like took a bunch of pictures and stuff like that, but you didn't really get to see it. You just like saw me inside of it, obviously. So I figured I'd do a car tour. Throw that in here. I love my car. It was essentially kind of a gift from my husband. He is the one who bought it for me. It is in my name. I am still blown away by that fact. But I'm not gonna get all mushy-gushy. So this, I figured I would start out with kind of like the central console. So this is just like the generic display that can be up. Normally I do not have this up because I either have the CD, like the audio up, or the nav up. So you can obviously turn the display off. You can change the time. As far as settings go, you can change the languages, you can change the display, you can set how fast the text reader is, your voice control, your view camera, your Bluetooth, or you can reset everything. There's a back button. There's also a keypad here, and you can T9 on it, and obviously like a clear button, and this is how you navigate around the menus. So as far as the system goes, it just takes you here. Video, there's no DVD in here, but if you want, while you're in park, you can play a DVD. I'm just gonna go back because it's just going to keep loading my CDs. So this is the nav. You can obviously do your destinations. You can enter in destinations from memory, last destinations, points of interest using the map. You can record your position. You can decide what it will tell you what the traffic looks like, or there is the guide for it. As far as audio goes, there is a 6. You could do random or you could do normal. There is, you can pick your tracks. There is a 6 CD changer in here, and the thing that I really like about this is it's all stored right up here. It's not in the back. One of my friends used to have a luxury car, and their 6 CD changer was all the way in the trunk. It was kind of inconvenient. So I have back here, you see that lovely mess my child made in my brand new car? Isn't having kids wonderful? No, I'm kidding, I love her. But that's my CD stack, or my CD thing. And then you can also, supposedly you can play it off of a memory card. We haven't found out how to do that yet, but you can. And then balance, fade, bass, treble. And then there is the phone feature. You can use these to dial a number. My Bluetooth, like my phone connects to this automatically when I get in. And then if you want to shut everything off, you hit that and the display shuts off. No nav, no CDs, no nothing. This is obviously the volume control here. This is how you can skip the CD tracks. You can answer calls, hang up your calls. This is for the nav system. So if you don't want to have your nav talk to you, you just hit that button. This is a shortcut to go to system, telephone, navigation, the radio, and CDs. Here is my steering wheel. It is upside down right now, I know. But basically these buttons right here, these two right here, they control this. So when I hit blind spot assist, which I'll show you in a second, reset, my compass with my heading, my tracks, which I can control with these buttons, and then that's my overall, what kilometers are on the car and stuff like that. I obviously have a speedometer. It kind of sucks that it's only in kilometers an hour, but you know, what can you do? That's also a clock down there. It gives my temperature, what gear I'm in, but I'm not wearing my seatbelt right now, my gas gauge. This is a diesel. So my gear shift is here. If I park it, I just press that. Otherwise, in order to go up and down, or in order to go in reverse, you go up. Drive is down. If you want to put it in neutral, you just turn the car off while having it in drive still. And then on this side, I can answer my call, hang up my call. I can do voice activated, voice activation off. I can turn the volume up, turn it down. I have my windshield wipers over here. So this controls my front wiper. This one controls my back wiper. These are also my blinkers and my high beams. You pull it forward for a high beam, you push it back for the back window. Over here is my lights. I really like this. This is my my parking brake, and then in order to release it, goes like that. Down here I have, well, I always have hand sanitizer in my car. If you'll know me, if you know me, you know that. This is how I can open my trunk. Obviously here are all your kind of like standard buttons. This controls my mirrors. These control, this also controls my mirrors, but like folding in, going out, that sort of thing. These are my windows, the window lock. These buttons are nothing. And then I think, oh yeah, so at the center main console, I can adjust the fan. We have max, like defrost, rear defrost, circulation, head, feet, defrost by the face, I guess. And then each person has their own temperature control. This is the little thermometer in the car that tells it what temperature it is. So that's like super like coldest it goes, that's hottest it goes. If I can go on auto, then it'll just go on auto. I can turn it off altogether. This is the AC rest button, is actually really cool. When it's cold outside, it will draw, it will draw the air from the engine cavity into the cabin so that it stays warm in the car. So if you're just running into the store for like 5.5 seconds, or better yet, if you're running into the store for like 30 minutes, then when you come back, your car's still gonna be warm. And then it turns off the back controls. I have vents. We have 2 vents up here, a vent over there, a vent over there. Both doors, both front doors have a lock and an unlock button, which I just did backwards. And then we have a very large glove box, actually. And the cool thing about this glove box, as you can see, it is holding my pen. We have the manuals because we're constantly looking at them right now. And then I have my planner and my grocery list book. And then we have like a hand knife in there. But the cool thing about the glove box is that it locks. So like our key fob looks like this. I guess I should go into that with you. So it looks like this. This is a panic button, obviously. Lock the car, unlock the car. If I hold this button, or if I press this button, it opens the trunk for me without me having to touch it. And then if I slide that, an actual key comes out. And that way I can, like, I keep my keys, but then if I'm doing like valet or something like that, then I can just slide it off and give the fob to the valet guy. But also if you want to lock the glove box, then you can do that, which I find really handy. This is why you don't let your husband eat in the car. Look at that. Look at that. Just, I'm making him and Ella vacuum the car. Probably tomorrow. Anyway, so these are cup holders. I also really like this kind of like tortoiseshell interior design. You'll have to excuse, we've had this car for about a week now. Yeah, a week. So these are the cup holders. They're really, really big. This one's bigger than this one, which I really like. So you can put them in either spot. They're not in anyone's way. You also have like these like hand grips. I don't know. I don't necessarily know what those are for. But this part can, we actually use this. I'll show you with our card. This is just like our roadside assistance card. But you can put cash or your credit card or whatever card in here. So I find that really useful for when I'm going through the drive-thru, or especially when we're on long road trips and like a toll road is coming up. I'm one of those like neurotic people that really likes to have like the money all set out already. So, or like I'll probably keep my driver's license in there. So back here, we keep our roadside, back here, we keep our roadside assistance card and our insurance and our registration all in here. So it's right there, easy to get. My wallet is in here. I also have a pack of tissues, some quarters. That was from the previous tenant. We don't know what she did, but you know, whatever. It's in the glove compartment, you can't see it. And a pen. She always needs a pen. And then this part can come out, and it's number one in case you drop anything in there, but it's also so that you can put a mug in here, and then your handle can go in there. So if I put my mug in here, my handle can go in there, which I love because I love using my actual mugs. I don't have travel mugs, so that's very, very useful. And I think that's everything for the front of the car. So now we'll get out and we'll go around the back of the car. Oh yeah, one last thing. So number one, these like visors are what love is made out of. So you can stick stuff there. It has a little overhead light, and you can see yourself. I'm wearing a jumper, not nude, wearing a jumper. And then this visor can come out like this, and it can slide back and forth. You see that action? And then this visor can come down. Look at that. Ty and I were like blown away by our visors. It was, we're dorks. This is my rear view mirror. It dims. It also, oh no. Oh. It's supposed to open my garage door, but it obviously doesn't work. Damn it. My heading is up there. This rear view mirror dims at night. Ty has obviously a thing. This is we have reading lights. They're, I can't remember where they are, but we have them. Oh, it's daytime right now, so I can't see exactly where the reading lights are. But we have the sunroof, obviously. It's just a little baby sunroof, especially compared to the last one we had. But we can ventilate like that. Or, there we go. Like that. That. The cool thing is that you can like ventilate it and then have this closed still. This is just a manual close, and like the air still escapes through there, so like that's really handy for when it's like raining. And then we have handles up here, and obviously the lights. And then we will go explore the back. Everything does it. Lock. unlock, and then when I open my door, I can lock it with this. I can unlock like this. And then because we have Ty's wheelchair, our last car got all torn up back here. So I pulled this thing out. It protects the tailgate. It's a Kurgo. It's obviously supposed to be for dogs, but I don't use it for my dog because my dog's barely in here, even though he was the other day, as you can tell by all the dog hair. Yep. Lovely. We have this thing that I love. And so you can see, maybe if it focuses, it looks all nice. And then, oh yeah, and back here we have like our first aid kit and stuff. And those are tools over there. And then, if I push that button, it locks everything. If I push that button, it just lowers the tailgate on its own. There are sensors there, there, and then there's a camera somewhere in this vicinity. Push. Diesel. Then, like that. So, and the cool thing is that I can lock and unlock from every door. Obviously the doors have pockets, open. There are these cargo nets in the back. As you can see, we're getting ready for a road trip, so we have the wipes back there. This is a, not like a, what is this? An outward hound, like, seat cover, which is why there's a giant mess down there, because all that should have been in this seat cover. But Ella unbuckled these and because she wanted to get to her vents. So we've changed it around a little bit. So the back seats have heated seats on both sides. You could do only face, only feet, auto, which is controlled by up front, or you could just turn it off. These fully move, and you have an ashtray. And then this is just Ella's car seat. It's an even flow car seat. She's had it for a long time. Those are my CDs. These seats, actually, I wish I could show you, but I can't. But these two seats right here are actually connected. And what you do is you pull this right here, and, or actually I take that back. You pull this right here, and it folds up, and then this part folds down. And so this becomes a perfectly level surface, and it's pretty good. So on both the driver and the passenger side, you have these controls. This right here is lumbar support. This is the back of your chair. This is your chair, and then these are memory settings, which is really cool. There's another little cargo hold that I'll probably put like my water bottle in or something like that, or Ty will rather. There are also, can you see right there? Those are cargo tie downs. There are 6 of them in the car, which I think is amazing. So you can tie down your cargo at any point. Reverse. can see behind me. So if I hit that, if it goes to that red line, I'm way close. That's a little close for comfort. And then these are my directional lines. So like it'll show you like where I'm turning. I think that's everything that I wanted to show you. I'm gonna put it in park. Turn the engine off. We have heated seats up front. We have these like hazards, passenger bag, parking assist, terrain, like downhill, ESP. And then probably my favorite features are these cubbies. So this is the one that I put my cell phone in. And then I put my keys in here. This is actually normally an ashtray, but I use it for my keys, and we have our phone charger. Then that is obviously normally a cigarette lighter, but it's also an aux output. And there is also a 150 volt like wall plug in the back. That's it. I hope that you guys enjoyed my car tour. I loved it. I love my car. It's beautiful. Look at that. That's so like pretty. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.